Look, we recruited Hippo last week, so we went back up by 1. You gotta remember, we were at like 2cc2 at one point, and then Phoebe Chillax just lost her shit and decided to absolutely just murder everybody nonstop. So we've been kind of like reeling through that for a while. But we just had, last week we had a little bug attack in here as like the very last thing before stream ended, so I'm trying to just get rid of those. We've got just a couple still here. Skizzer got smacked around a little bit. He's got like no medical tending and stuff like that, so I sent him to the hospital and he decided to walk straight through like the gunners. So he's not the brightest bulb. Like, he's got a death list thing for a reason, but not that. Also, if you guys can hear scratching in the background or something like that, that is my cat going apeshit over a fresh cat box. Don't mind her. They do that every now and then. I'm sure there's cat litter everywhere that I'll have to deal with later. But, like, it's at the other end of the house. I shouldn't be able to hear it, but the noise, like, travels pretty far. So we fixed up the kitchen and the dining room. I rearranged this. And I actually want to change this a little bit more. Which location? Oh, Takeo, mate. Wait, hold on. Lorna, could you work on that? And Takeo, can I get you, like, come down here? I don't know if you're going to help at all. I guess you're just, like, next one in line. Run for your fucking life. White, can I get you to rescue Takeo? Because I don't know, he's got 5 hours. 5 hours to live, and he's got less medical privileges than like an average colonist, so hopefully Lorna's a good shot. How are you for this? This looks like a death. It hopefully shouldn't be. She's got a 14 shot. Reno, if I could get you to walk back past... I don't want it to be like right on us, but it's super close range like that. No issues. I want you to equip that, but sure, go consume the packaged survival meal. I might as well eat it instead of leaving it out here. Like, he should get to hospital. I think it's only about a 2-hour walk, and then like, if she takes him to here, that is, and then it's not very far to this. The only problem I've got is I've got animals inside and outside at the moment. They're not supposed to be in here, but I've had a situation with the doors and shit, so we've only just got like all the walls and stuff up, so I can't do much about that. I need somebody to take... I don't know, there goes the yak. Oh, the door's not done there. It's okay. At nighttime, I'll get the doors built. But I actually want to make this a little bit more rounded, because I originally wanted to have a rounded-ish room somewhere. You good, Asora? She has discovered the garage door, and she's she thinks I'm in there. I'm behind her. But it's okay. She'll figure it out eventually. Anyway. So I thought about making this a bit more rounded, which will give him a little bit more space. And also be a design that I couldn't incorporate in here at any point in time until now. So that'd be nice. But yeah, basically once it hits nighttime, the animals will fuck off back to their beds. My people have a chance to make the doors. And, you know, it'd be great then. In the meantime, there's not much I can do. They've got like this shitty kind of dirty area. I do want to kind of take the door out a bit. So I kind of want to take this room to kind of being like this, but I don't want it to protrude too much more. I just kind of want it to come down almost like here. Fucking Takeo, mate. We just started. Alright, hold on. You didn't have like full permissions to die. Shooting and stuff like that. Nobody must have come to you. Fucking Takeo. I guess let's like go back a minute. It literally is only like about a minute, so it's fine. But yeah, now that I know that he's about to get fucked over, I could go up to the top and probably deal with that. But yeah, we had a Rhino Manhunter pack. It was pretty big. I did a silly thing with that though. Is I tried to take my people somewhere safe, and I tried to call in for help when I probably could have just taken it as it was. It would have been fine. But yeah, we ended up like pissing off some allies, killing some of them. all that sort of stuff, and I prolonged the battle. And we had 2 bug infestations, which was great because I needed the meat. Like the rhino infestation thing, the manhunter pack, wasn't super great because obviously it resulted in... Oh, hold on, Lorna, can you come up here? Just in case. Yeah, the rhino manhunter pack obviously gives you food poisoning and shit, but the bugs was just pure food. The other thing I want to do too is after I sort out what's going on with Takeo, because he's going to hunt, and if this is going to go nuts, if any chance, there we go. I want you to hunt it too. Yeah, attacking Megasoft, this would be great. I hope. Yeah, no, all 3 of them are going for it. Good, that's slightly better. Fucking Takeo. Mate, we'll just walk towards Lorna for the moment, so at least she can get like a better shot. He might get shot. Okay, he's fine. He's perfectly fine. So everybody's sweet. I don't need to worry about that. I don't know who's shooting what now. Somebody's shooting something, I'll say that much. So I also need to work on the recreational room, but I'll do that in a bit. What I want to do first is I want to sort them out with a caravan. I was going to work on that, but fuck it, we'll do the caravan first. I have a lot of clothes. I have like a lot of clothes in here, like a fuck ton. So I want to kind of oh, I've got a couple of people still at attention here. I want to get that sold if I can to a trader. I also need to start looking at getting some bionics or some, I don't know, what are they, prosthetics and shit, so that my people can have more mobility. I haven't done that yet, but I need to. Crowmate, why did you come all the way down here to eat? There's tables. There's tables a lot closer than here. I just need to make sure that everybody that's still on attention goes back to where they're supposed to be. I do hope that they repair this. I don't know if they will. But yeah, at the moment this is going good. Good enough that we've got production. I even saw a... What was it? I saw a statue in here somewhere. There. Okay, so there's a good marble statue. I could put this in here. It's a large one. Okay. I could put it in the hospitals and or prison. The prison's not being used too much at the moment. And I'm trying to absolutely go ham on my colonists in these areas and be like, this is a magnificent room. You love it kind of thing. Like, they have no choice. So, we're going to get the stuff here. We're going to get electricity. I need to fix up electricity and shit too. But first things first, let's get a caravan. I want to send one to Blue because they're obviously closest. What is this? Item stash. I don't think I know of that one. Oh, that's right. I don't want that yet. Fine, get that off my thing. I know it would be great to have eventually, but as soon as I bring one of those things into my base, we are just asking for death. Actually, before I do that, hold on. Let's mark up. I want to go to 3 of them, where I've got the maximum amount of time allocated. So just pause so I can tab, please. Sunday wolf flush. Brushing face against fur. Nor. Lycan, you've been adorable. I'm gonna ruffle the crap out of your ears. It's like cuteness aggression, basically. I had a moment with Azula the other day where she was just like sleeping on the bed, and I don't know what she was doing specifically from memory, I can't remember, right? But at the time, she was so fucking adorable. I felt like I needed to like pick her up and like squeeze nuzzle her into my face. And I'm like, she would have hated all of that, and she was just cutely sleeping, so I'm like, I'm not going to do that to her, but still, the desire was certainly there. Let's see if I can find a Corpsey or somebody to send out. Actually, I don't greatly like sending out my rituals. Also wax to Habu, Steeping Ruffles. If not Corpsey, I could send Labia. Hold up. Be a bit faster. Maybe. Yeah, Labia. I want you to go on this for the conversation ability of being able to trade. Now, I'm going to just grab like a couple of people. Like, nobody specifically special, I hope. And like literally all I want them to do is just help load the caravan. I do want some people with guns though. Hold on. I could send my lasagna. Chalky's a nutcase. Let's send him. And hummingbird, they're just as equally as psycho as each other. It'd be fantastic. Wolverine, Delicious. Delicious is always dying in some capacity, so I know it's gonna get attacked for sure. Diamond's always got an issue. Let's send you. Alright, that's enough of a little group. Now I want to absolutely pack them out with animals. I don't have a lot of hauling animals, to be honest, at the moment. So whatever I've got, we'll send. Some of these are going to have calves and shit soon. I would like to send more, but I'd almost like to send them as a second group. I'll send... I shouldn't need more than that. I want to get steel. So I'm going to send a second little group out. I might remove you three. That one. Keep it about 1,000. Because what I want to do is I want to get steel. And steel is heavy. So I'm not going to have a lot of shit to trade. But I do kind of want to be able to bring back anything and everything. Have more chaos in the RimWorld. Here today, bud. Been drinking your coffee. I haven't had any coffee, Grim, but I have had a couple of glasses of Coke, so that's been good. I also tried marinating some eggs, some boiled eggs in the spicy chili sauces that I got, the chili oil, and it was good. It's just that, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting a lot of, like, soy sauce reflux back from it. Like, I'm not getting it from the chili or the eggs. I thought it was the eggs at first, but I'm getting it, like, it just tastes like soy sauce, so that's not going so great, but I don't know. I took some shit for it. I should be fine. Apart from that, I had a pretty good sleep, and I actually woke up kind of on time for once, and I started stream early for once, 1 whole ass minute early. So yeah, that happened. That was wild. For me anyway, because like for the last couple of months I've been late to every fucking stream. Like, it's not even just a matter of just being late to stream. Like, I've like started my stream and then I've also turned up to like actually start talking and stuff late, like consistently. So yeah, it's been something. I think 5 days worth of food should be enough for this group, because the other group will bring up like the rear with like as much food as we can carry. I was around in snow, getting covered in snow waves, happily smiling. Not fucking. You and your snow. It's getting warm here. It's getting so fucking warm. I didn't realize I grew some devil strand, so I don't want to take the leathers out of here. I know they're great to sell and they're super light, but I actually want to take a can for starters, since we have just a random fucking chair around the place. I don't even know if they're going to buy that. Actually, they probably won't. Let's leave that alone. Let me get all of the... I'm here for clothes. I want to get all this clothes out of here. Like, I'm going to have to, like, ditch some tainted shit. We shouldn't have any of that in storage. But I haven't had a human raid for a while, so I shouldn't have too much tainted stuff in my base. It literally would have just been, like, the 1 or 2 people recently that died. That's all it would have been. They don't have enough food. They could always... No. No. I do not want to see another repeat. I'm going to have to watch my caravan this time to make sure that they don't go out with no food. Because, like, that fucking glitch where they unpack the entire caravan of food and then leave. I can't risk that. I'm sending 2 caravans anyway. The worst case scenario is I can always launch a transport pod. So, supposedly you can store food in transport pods and it doesn't need to be refrigerated. So, worst case scenario is I can always stow away some extra food. So I do want to send my gold and silver. They just don't have a lot of buying power for gear. I also want to take anything that I don't want in the space, because I can't trust my fucking idiots not to blow themselves up. So, you know, any kind of like launchers, grenades, incendiary fucking stuff, all that stuff's got to go, basically. The chili eggs sounds weird, but then again, not into spicy stuff. Yeah, so basically what it is like you see it sometimes in like, I don't know, like ramen dishes and stuff, where you have like an egg that's been marinated in like soy sauce and sesame oil and some chilies and chili oils and stuff like that. That's basically what I did, except I kind of like pre-chopped it up so it got as much exposure to the the goods as like I possibly could. Alright, I'm gonna send another caravan out too. I want these two to connect with each other, preferably. Yeah, I just found the eggs, because they were boiled a few days ago. Like, Nick boiled up a few eggs, and I was just like, can I use those? Because he had too many for what he was doing, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. And, so yeah, I ended up with, like, maybe the eggs were too old, kind of thing, is my theory on the situation, because they didn't absorb it very well. The eggs didn't have much flavor. But, I put it over, like, sushi rice. I made up some fresh sushi rice for that. And it was pretty nice. Like, I had that, and I had, like, the rice, what do you call it, rice seasoning stuff that you can get. It was, like, mostly, like, bonito flakes. So, they were, like, really fishy and stuff. It was really nice. But, yeah, I don't know. That mixed in with, like, mostly the yolks kind of dissolved into the sauce. So once I actually mixed it into rice, it was more of like a yolky, rich kind of spicy mixture. It was really nice. It's just, I don't eat a lot of rice. And soy sauce is, of course, very salty. I have a special, like, gluten-free one that's supposed to not give me reflux. But obviously it still did give me reflux in this case. There's nothing I can do about it, so... yeah, no, go back. I want to load you up with, like, a lot of berries or rice or something, because I can always have the buy power of a fuck ton of berries, and I don't think they'll rot in that amount of time. Load you up with 2,000. That should be more than enough. Like, it's going to take a while for this to load up and for them to go, but that should be okay. So let me save all this, see how it goes. See, what, they don't have enough food? No, not the cannibalism stuff. Nothing wrong with finger foods. Good God, Grim, if you had seen the cannibalization situation that happened a while back, it was terrible. Like, you know how I feel about cannibalism in my base? And yeah, my people did a thing. They did a bad thing that they weren't supposed to do. I kind of want to take this out by, like, 1, but, like, take it out by 1 here instead. I have a grizzly bear around? What the fuck? Okay, I'll go have a look at that. Where is that? Oh, fur. Yeah, I don't think you have health privileges. None. You gotta run. You gotta run like all hell. I don't think Fur's gonna make it out of this one. Fur will be very lucky if she makes it out of this. I'm gonna have to bring a couple of gunners. Like, kangaroo's coming up here. If I could get you to go... Look, just run towards it. Let's bring Delacruz and Vivo. You guys can go for it too. See how it goes. Oh man. Is that having too many eggs? What? What? I only had 2 eggs cut up, but Nick had, like, boiled up 4 eggs. And he didn't need 4 eggs for, like, the next day's food and stuff. So it was more practical that, yeah, kangaroo's fine there. It was more practical that he just shares it and boils up a couple of more eggs in a day's time. Because that way they're fresher and they're, like, less sulfury or whatever. Less gaseous foods kind of thing. Love deviled eggs. I've never been a fan, actually. Also, welcome in, Basil. Yeah, I've never been a fan of deviled eggs. I just don't know why. I've just never had, like, a really nice one. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something that's a local situation where people around here kind of can't fucking cook it. I don't know. But yeah, I just haven't come across, like, a nice one yet. I hope to eventually, because, like, a lot of people really like them. And that's great and shit, you know. I should be able to put a door there. Like I said, as soon as the animals fuck off to sleep, I don't have a thrombo sleeping in my doorway, we should be fine. Troxos, mate, are you able to disassemble that? Thank you. I just need that out of my way, and I also need this door done too. Seahorse, mate, come back here. Stand and fight. Look, they did their fight. They did well enough. Like, Fur and Skizor, they don't have health privileges. If I have a look, where is it, my sign? I have, not by Flea, sorry, by, here we go. So, like, I've got 3 people, Turk, Skizzle, and Fur don't have any health privileges. And these ones have got reduced. Like, these are the ones that are constantly fighting, that they've reduced down to next to nothing. If they have one more mental break, they're getting no medical privileges. These people are the same sort of thing. Grasshopper's one of my cooks, so I'd appreciate him to stop fucking having tantrums. The only reason why he keeps getting medical privileges in the first place is because he is a cook. If he wasn't a cook, he'd be dead already. I would have left him dead in fucking Salvation. Like, I would have abandoned the bastard. Because, like, he's just a fucking cunt. Like, as far as it goes, he's really bad for my colony. He's always having a fight. But I need cooks. I actually need 13 more cooks specifically at the moment. So, like, that's how much we need cooks. Do I not have a spot for this to go? Are you guys... No, I don't want you to eat it. I just want to see if you'll... let's see. Dead dislikes food. Hold up. Can I not bring that in here? Let me check. Should be just corpses. I haven't allowed corpses up in here. That's what it is. Alright. Yeah, animal corpses. Sorry. I don't want rotten stuff if I can. So, there we go. When I change this over, I obviously have not updated it to fix that up. I also see a fertilized egg in here. Again, I don't know if people are like stowing them in their pockets and bringing them up in here. I'm not sure because I've literally got like no eggs. Hey, let's allow unfertilized eggs up in here, right? But yeah, there's like a no eggs thing. I'm pretty sure Calum's a person. Hold up. Let me go deal with that. I do want insect jelly and milk and shit like that to be up in here though. I do have like the permissions on a lot of my tables and stuff, but I do need them to just be able to bring it in here. Who's Calum? Calum's a person. You're having a minor heart attack. That's fine. Hold up. Let's find somebody for you. Let's have a quick look. Trying to find somebody specific at the moment. Not pointers. A lot of my early game people would be able to do it, like an A-Sign might be able to do medical stuff. Hold on. Amia can do medical stuff. You've got prosthetic leg though. You're pretty close by. You got a medical of 11. It's not the best person. Vivo, I saw around the map a moment ago. There, you. What are you doing? Tending to Calum. Okay, well, she's already nearby, and she's got higher medical. Calum's got a chance. He's got a chance now. So that's fine with me. Then you're snuggling. Wolf blush, wagging tail happily, brushing face against fur, yawning. I'm getting sleepy. And beep your nose. I can't stay too long tonight. Got plans for tomorrow, but at the same time, I do want to chill a little bit here. That's all good, Grim. And I appreciate any time you've got time to spare to be here, you know. I don't expect you to hang around and catch like every stream of the week and stuff, you know. But like, I do appreciate when you can be here. It's been pretty chill lately with my colony, considering how shit it was previously. This has been pretty chill. I also want to get floors. Straw matting. I want to fix up out here because it's all... I smoothed up the floors, but they dirty them really bad. The only problem with putting straw matting is it can catch fire. That is the literal only issue I've got with it. Is this shit can catch fire, whereas the stone stuff can't. But the animals are constantly on this, so I need to stop them from dirtying it. Because my people give a shit about that, so I can't, you know. I have to do something. I don't know if that's dirt all the way over to there, but it can't hurt to put it over there, you know. So you must catch every minute. Or cigalas if you... No, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I fully understand everybody's got, like, a life and, you know, stuff going on and whatever. Like, I always appreciate if people can be here, but I never have expectations anybody actually is here or is even listening if they are here and stuff. Like, you could literally just be playing a game with me in the background. That's perfectly fine. Like, yeah. I'm I don't know. I'm, I guess, like, well adjusted enough to know that, like people aren't going to sit here and listen to every single word I say. And, like, if they are, like, that's fine if you've got the free time. But if you're putting off, like, you know, your own personal obligations or, like, tasks and shit like that to be here, that's a little upsetting to me. That doesn't make me happy. You know, it never will. So I always appreciate it if you got the spare time, but if not, don't force yourself to be here. You know, that's all I ask, realistically. I need to put that back there. That's okay. Somebody's exhausted. We'll get there. Oh, that's way too understanding in this house. We do negative empathy. No, we don't. In this house, in acrylic stream, we are, like, generally nice and understanding and, like, I don't know, considerate of others and shit. Like, it's one of the, it's not a specifically listed rule, but generally, like, being nice to each other, being, like, welcoming and stuff like that, that shit's enforceable. It's like, that's the Iron Fist moment. It's like, fucking be enforced. Be welcoming, people. I'm, like, shaking my fist. Sorry, I've lost it. That's it. All jokes aside, I appreciate everyone here is so considerate. Yeah, like, I just appreciate when people got time to hang out and do chat and stuff, you know. Like, it's just, I don't know, I think at first when I started streaming, my thought process was that everybody would be here all the time, and because, like, I had no experience with streaming prior to this, and I was like, oh, you know, if they are going to be here, they'll be watching the screen constantly, and or, like, asking questions or, like, listening and stuff like that. And, like, the reality is, it's very hard to pay attention to what somebody's doing when you yourself probably want to relax and have fun and stuff like that. So, like, if you want to be playing a game and just chilling and have me rambling on in the background, like, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Hey, Waver, welcome in. What are you up to? So, thank you always. What? I'm nice, especially with coffee involved. I know you are, Grim. As long as Grim has coffee, we don't have riots and prison fights and shit in here. Grim is the prison. Nah, Grim's the riot. That's what he is. Fucking hell. I think I moved this over to the wrong spot. I think I want that there. Yeah, there we go. Here's feather to the bezel, wagging terribly. No. That'd be good or else. Yeah. That is basically it. That is actually my rules, is, like, be good or like, fuck off, basically. Yeah, Joystone's Grim. So Grim changes his name every so often when somebody, like, names him by accident. Like, I occasionally call him Grimworld, because I've got RimWorld and Grim on the brain at the same time. And so sometimes he's Grimworld, sometimes he's Grim, sometimes he's Grimstone, sometimes he's, like, Sir Daddy Bonks a lot. That was a thing for a while. Like, yeah. If I'm calling somebody Grim, you'll know that that person is specifically Grim. It's like my mate that plays games and shit with me. I'd say it gives lots of coffee to Joystone. Makes her happy. No. Grim's finally got all the coffee he requires. My animals are asleep, so if I can just find one of my decent builders, like a Costa, she should be able to build. After she's done the floor matting, I'll get her to come and deconstruct this wall, because then we can build a wall right next to it, and that'd be great. What's that? I'm going to meeting around 40 minutes. Oh, yeah? Are you concerned about it, based on the emote face that you've used? It looks like you might be. Explains why I asked to install a coffee tap in your office. What? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I've said this before in, like, games. Grim considers my RimWorld colony to be pure blasphemy because I don't grow coffee crops. So I'm already on, the bad list with Grim, which is hilarious because he's the literal person that got me into playing RimWorld. If it wasn't for Grim, I wouldn't be playing RimWorld. Which, speaking of, by the way, I've got the Name in Game DLC, courtesy of you guys, and I applied to put my name into it tonight. I don't know how long it's going to take, probably a few months maybe, to get that approved and shit. But yeah, if it goes ahead, I'm hoping it'll come through as like Kelly Venus with acrylic in the center. But they may have issue with acrylic because obviously my Steam is also acrylic. So they might be like, oh, it's an internet handle. It's like, well, yes, but I also could buy acrylic. So, you know, I'll see how that goes. Worst case scenario is it will just be Kelly Venus or something like that. So we'll see. Oh my god, an active chat. I don't know. We have conversations here sometimes. A lot of the time, I just assume everybody's just lurking and I'm just going about what I'm doing. So, I don't know. It's nice having, like, multiple people having a chitty chat. Let me have some of my drink. Hold on. No, it's head wagging tail happily. Oh. Great timing to be called Grim, the new Sims DLC coming out. I haven't seen the new DLC, but I do follow a few people that are playing Sims and stuff. I actually at one point wanted to try to get my Sims up and running for stream. The only problem is that I'm kind of an awful person with when it comes to Sims. It's like I'm totally cool with having like a couple of characters from the get-go and making them like almost immortal and like going through the time to like build up a career and get all their skills and stuff like grown and developed and stuff like that. But as soon as one of them has a kid, that kid becomes the household slave, essentially. So it's like the cook, the cleaner, the like it never gets rest. It's so fucking like treated so poorly. And I'm like, I'm not sure how much of this is like okay on Twitch. Like I know YouTube is kind of like doesn't care as much, but like yeah, I think that's some kind of like human rights violation whenever somebody plays Sims, you know. What's it, Victorian Simulator? Yeah, basically. I don't know. I usually like age up the kids as soon as they are like born because I can't stand the crying and crap, you know. That sips coffee given by Wolf. Oh, this is a bit of slobber on the handle. Wow. Oh, you're excited about your appointment. Nice. Well, at least you can like chill out here until then. I think it's also just on dawn, so all the animals are coming back out. I just want to grab... I know